Hello and welcome. In today's episode, you're going to see me build a very simple and cheap fence. And this is going to be strictly for aesthetic reasons, for cosmetic reasons. So it's not going to be really sturdy, but it's going to be just a simple build that any one of you guys can do. And if you're wondering why I came out of the porta potty with a tape measure, don't ask silly questions. Just watch the video. I'm also going to talk about in the video for the next couple of episodes how everything is going to be. But here what you can see is kind of how the house is turning out. It's pretty much done. And this is one of the last things that I'm doing. And when I was digging in the neighborhood here, it feels like if you did any kind of digging, you know what it feels like to hit rocks. And I kid you not, I hit like every single rock that was in this neighborhood when I was digging these little holes from my posts. And as you saw me break my picket axe, I had to use my hammer to kind of get started on the hole, and then my shovel. And that happens sometimes. And this is what I uncovered when I was digging into it. And that was interesting. Eventually I got that out of there and cut. So here I'm test driving the post just to see how it feels and how it's in there. You want the holes to be at least 12 inches. It all depends what kind of fence are you building. If you're building one just for like simplistic aesthetic reasons, 12 inches will do. But if you want actually something that to be solid and to actually serve a purpose, you probably want to go about 18 inches. And see, that's the aftermath of the pickaxe when it broke. And here's Mother Nature telling me to move my operation indoors. So here, see, I guess the hole works. I did a good job. It's retaining water. So that happens from time to time when you're building. So this is, you get a closer look of how this stuff looks. I got this from Lowe's. And it was very, well, I guess you can say it was cheap and then also not cheap. It depends how you look at it. Because the whole thing was about 300 bucks, a little bit over 300 bucks. And it was from Lowe's. And everything is very, very simple to work with. You just need to have tools and make your life easier instead of doing stuff by hand. And this is going to be perfect for the outside because it's going to be easy to clean, and it's very light, and it's very easy to work with. So that's by the way, this is the bedroom in that little cabin, because the cabin is 448 square feet. And notice the trim, the baseboard trim, those are 1x4s, simple stuff I bought from Home Depot, just off the shelf. And then the receptacle covers, those are also from Home Depot. I actually got that off their website. And those things, depends on which ones you get, they can be like $4 or $5 each. And some people like it and some people don't, but I just like how it looks. It makes it look a little bit more cabiny, and that's what I like. And the floor that you're looking at is a vinyl tongue and groove flooring. I covered that in the other episode if you're curious how much it is and how it is to install. Very simple. And see, there's a pine door behind me, and also the cabinets. I stained everything in this cabin by myself, so you kind of get an idea and see. Those are the tops. All you gotta do is just put them on there. You can glue them if you don't want them for people to mess. See, look at that. 2 fingers. Look at that. That's how light it is. So it's very easy to work with. This is me just kind of cleaning up, and I locked myself in. So what the heck am I gonna do? This is what happens when you get a child in the construction site. So I just like to have fun. I work by myself. I am my own boss, so I can do whatever the heck I want. So see here, now it dried up. This was the next day, so I get a chance to put everything together. And I put a Quikrete in that hole, and then dirt on top of it, so I kind of made a sandwich just so it's stronger. And then you want to get this nice and level when you're doing it. So make sure you have a level just to just line everything up on all sides. And that's what's going to continue going just down that road over there. So as you can see, look at the posts. It's very simple. Strictly for cosmetics. I mean, what's the American dream without the white picket fence, huh? As they say. So this is just how it all goes together. So you put this together, you can do it in your house or garage, and then get out there and kind of copy what I'm doing. And it's very simple. Every single one of you guys can do this, and you save yourself money so you don't have to pay people to do it for you. And just, you gotta see, look at that shot, by the way, if you're noticing it. It's nice and straight, nothing sticks out. And that's, I mean, I love this shot. It might be so simple and silly to some of you guys, but I just love it. And see, that's how it's turning out so far. So I have 3 pieces installed, cabin in the background. You're gonna see me put grass here in front of this property in a second. So you'll see that in this episode as well. And see, now I'm just putting the tops. So the toughest part about this job is digging. And like I said, I was hitting every single rock in this neighborhood when I was digging. So that was kind of frustrating. But other than that, this is just like Legos, basically just put things together. And the next 2 episodes, by the way, you definitely don't want to miss. Here's me watering my fence. If you don't know, and if you're curious why the hell would I water my fence, well, you're gonna see in a second. You got 3 pieces here, and when you water the fence, good things happen, and you'll see that in a second. But like I said, next couple of episodes are gonna be crucial, because I'm gonna show you the pricing of how much this cabin actually costs to build. And then the episode after that, I'm gonna show you how to get it even cheaper. Oh man, I am such a... But anyway, I just like what I'm doing. I love what I do, and this is just like, it's not even work to me, to be honest. I just I can be a goofball. But that's what happens when you love what you do. So here I want to show you basically what I'm doing. And that's the grass. Yep, it fell over. So that's how the grass looks. Just seeds, nothing fancy. And when you spread this around, you can get yourself a spreader for like 20-30 bucks, or you can do what I'm doing. This is Kentucky 31, and it was 25 pounds of it. So you just go crazy and just put that around and throw it around, and as you're walking, you're kind of putting that hay and just spreading that around. So this is nothing technical. You don't need to be a professional landscaper. Just get you some hay and just spread around, cover the spots, walk on top of it. If you got kids or something, tell them to go and play and run around, and it's going to turn out good. This is my interpretation of the Ricola commercial. But see, look at that. It's just simple stuff. Spread around, put some seeds around, and just, that's it. So this is what it takes to build a small cabin. It's not as hard as people think, and every single one of you guys can do this. If you have family or friends or significant others, people can help you to make this even easier for you. But you can have fun doing this, and look at that. Eventually, when it rains and everything, this will get, nice and even, and it'll fill in, and the grass will grow. But that's how it looks basically when it's done. So we're getting towards the end. Don't miss the next 2 episodes, because they are crucial, they are big, and I'm going to show you the expenses for all this. This is what I decided to put also. And see, I actually screwed that in so people can't just easily steal it, because I did have some theft issues at this cabin. I had to call the police and everything, and I have an episode about that if you're curious. And that's my fence. And that's how it turned out. So a little cabin in the background. I got the fence here. Everything is nice and straight. And you can kind of see how the property slopes. You can see the slope on it. And that is absolutely perfect, because that means all the water goes away from the house. And look at that. Not bad for just a little bit over 300 bucks. And once I put a flower in that whiskey barrel, it'll look even better. So there you go. A little bit over 300 bucks. The grass was about 50 bucks. So thank you very much, guys, for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.